Hi, my name is Roy Umana, and I am the Program Specialist of Technology at Covina Valley Unified School District. Part of my role is to work with our tech mentors so they are able to incorporate technology in the classroom, and I require our tech mentors become Google trainers. And so the reason why I become a Google trainer is to make sure that I myself have the requirements to teach them, and so they can go along the path, become educators level 1 and 2 with their certification with Google, as well as become Google certified trainers as well, so they can better implement the pedagogy and technology use in their school sites. An application I used a lot when I was in the classroom was Google Forms. Google Forms is a nice assessment tool that you can use anytime in the class to check for student understanding based on the content that you were talking about in your class. And so the way that Google Forms works, I have a particular quiz here, and this is a political quiz. So I gave the quiz a name, and I gave some student identifiers like their first name, their last name, and of course what period they're in. But what's nice about this is that I can ask an open-ended question, and my students can give a paragraph response based on the question I asked. Another cool feature that Google Forms offers is the implementation of videos. And so my students can watch this video like they would in Common Core, and they can go down and actually see the questions that I'm asking based off the actual video that I presented to them. There's multiple choice options with Google Forms. I can send them to a website if I wanted to, and I can upload PDFs to it. It's a very nice tool for a teacher because you get this results instantly. My responses, I can get an individual response per student if I wanted to see how each individual student did on my test and what the response were on them. And I can actually see the summary of my whole class to say, hey, did I get a good response for a particular question? How are my students responding together? And am I actually covering the right concepts in my class correct? Another really nice feature is the quiz feature, which I really like because now I can give point values to each question. And when my students give an open-ended response, I can give them a response back to see if they got it right or wrong, which is very cool because then my students walk away knowing exactly how they did on the test. Google Forms is a great tool for any teacher, any person doing a professional development to do a diagnostic test. It's easy and it's very effective for the classroom.